Good evening, cricket lovers, and welcome back to the Eden Garden Stadium in Ajman for match number 23 of the fan code T10 Bash. It's a big one. Future Mattress taking on Prim Heights Transport. Earlier in the evening, we saw a comprehensive win for Z Game Strikers against the Chittagong Kings. Now it's over to the second game of the day between FM and Prim Heights. We have no time to lose at all. Let's head to the sidelines where we have Mudassir Ali conducting the all-important toss.
Toss time, match number 23 will be played between Future Mattress taking on Prim Heights. Umar Ali Khan representing Future Mattress and MSD from Prim Heights. And most importantly, we do have our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. It's time to flip the coin, Umair. Tail is the call.
It is head.
कोई आपसे टॉस जीतना भी मुश्किल हो रहा है यहाँ पे, क्या आपने सोचा?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम जी, ऑफ कोर्स आपको मालूम है जो कंडीशन चल रही है विकेट की, तो ऑफ कोर्स पहले बैटिंग करेंगे हम लोग. कल लास्ट मैच हम लोग बड़ा अच्छा खेले, लोगों का जो है रिदम बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छे कॉन्फिडेंस है. अली और हमीद ने आउटस्टैंडिंग इनिंग खेली है, तो कोशिश करेंगे कि इस मैच में भी अच्छा टारगेट दें और अपना रन रेट अच्छा करें.
और शुरुआती थोड़े झटकों के बाद अभी वापसी हो रही, तो क्या ये नज़र में रखते हुए आप लोग पहले बैटिंग करना चाह रहे हैं?
नहीं, असल में आपको मालूम है शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट है और एक दो ओवर में ही मैच गेम चेंज होता है, तो डिस्कस किया सीनियर प्लेयर से, तो एक दो मैच में बारी लेते हैं ताकि आगे अगर कोई अच्छा क्रूशियल मैच आए तो उसमें हम लोग जो है उसको कवर कर सकें.
ये सीनियर प्लेयर कौन है, क्योंकि आप ही तो इस टीम में सीनियर है?
उस्मान है, शकूर है, फयाज भाई हैं, तो उनसे डिस्कस करके मशवरा करके हम लोग ये डिसीजन लेते हैं.
और कोई तब्दीली?
जी, एक तब्दीली है, जवार की जगह उजार खेल रहा है.
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट एंड हैव अ नाइस गेम.
थैंक यू.
हमारे चहीते एमएसडी अनलकी विद द टॉस, उन्होंने आपको पहले बॉलिंग करने की दावत दी.
जी बिल्कुल, हमने अगर टॉस जीता तो इंशाल्लाह हम पहले बैटिंग करते, बट ये तो गेम का ऐसा है, कोई बात नहीं, कोई टॉस एक तो हारता है एक जीता है, बस कोई मसला नहीं है टॉस का.
और टीम काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रही थी, बिल्कुल पिछले एक आध मैच में थोड़ी सी गड़बड़ हुई, क्या फील्डिंग में कमी है या बॉलिंग में?
हाँ, थोड़ा सा बॉलिंग में कमी हुई थी, तो अब आज एक दो चेंजेस की, तो इंशाल्लाह हम आज बॉलिंग स्ट्रेंथ अच्छी ली है.
और क्या आपके कप्तान नजर आएंगे रफीक जमान?
जी, वो भी बहुत टच में है, तो इंशाल्लाह वो अभी आज उन्होंने मशवरा किया है मैनेजमेंट के साथ और उसके साथ कि आज हमने पहले बॉलिंग करना था, इसलिए बस टॉस हारा कोई वो इतना इशू नहीं है, वैसे भी हमने पहले बॉलिंग करना था, कोई मुश्किल नहीं है.
और कितना आप टोटल चेस करना पसंद करेंगे इस विकेट पे?
इंशाल्लाह हम कोशिश करते हैं कि 95 तक उसको कर ले, तो इंशाल्लाह हम आसानी के साथ चेस कर लेंगे.
चले, ऑल द बेस्ट एमएसडी एंड हैव अ नाइस गेम.
थैंक यू.
So the story from the middle is that Umar Ali Khan has won the toss and Future Mattress has decided to bat first.
Thank you very much, Mudassir Ali. So news from the centre is that Future Mattress have won the toss, and this time another change-up. They have elected to bat first, especially after that outstanding performance in the previous game from their batters. Let's go through the two playing 11s for you. For Future Mattress is going to be Abdul Shakur, Akif Raja, Ali Shan Sharfu, Dawood Ijaz, Hamid Khan, fabulous knock in the previous game, Matiullah Khan, the fast bowler, Mohammad Usman, Mohammad Azhar, the left-arm spinner, Umar Ali Khan, of course, the skipper and star all-rounder, Uzair Khan, the left-arm seamer into the playing 11 tonight, and Sayyid Haider Wasi Shah, the young, outstanding, dynamo, exciting young batter. From Prim Heights, we have Abdul Latif Ayubi, Amjad Khan, Asmatullah Lucky, Irfanullah Khatak, the fast bowler, Mehraban Shah, the left-arm seamer, Muhammad Arshad, what a fantastic game he had last night. Runs and wickets to his name, Muhammad Dawood, Muhammad Naeem, Muhammad Saghir, Rafiq Zaman, and Rahman Gul, a familiar name in the playing 11 tonight for Prim Heights. Alongside me in the comm box for what should be an exciting encounter, I have once again Shoaib Ahmed. Good evening, Shoaib.
Good evening, Ahmed. Well, what a game we had first up. Chittagong Kings just collapsing in that run chase. Meanwhile, Alishan Sharfu, 6 innings, 114 runs. Look at that strike rate of 211 in a 10-over game. That's absolutely magnificent from Alishan Sharfu. With him is another batter who's got some reputation that precedes him of an explosive batter. Hamid Khan, 178 strike rate, decent average of 23. Here we go, ball number 1, all set. It's going to be interesting to see what they come up with. It's Meherban Shah who's come in to bowl, and first will be starting the first over. 3 wickets to him, economy of 11. So now the umpire will say, let's play, and that's when Meherban will start the proceedings.
Already has a player of the match performance to his name. The left arm seamer just gone a bit off the boil here, but he's been entrusted with the new ball tonight. Both batters for Future Mattress coming off 50s in the previous game, so they're in good touch. It's a big full toss to start, and Alishan Sharfu has been nailed in the unmentionables, and he's struggling here. We shouldn't be laughing, Shoaib. You're not laughing, but I am just giggling a bit.
Well, now you made me laugh. I think it hit him on the pads. I'm not sure whether it's hit him in the groin area, but he can see the funny side of it now.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, upper thigh, not quite, The
aftershock reached maybe.
Aftershock. Was it an earthquake? And yeah, that just missed the thigh pad there, just the inner thigh there, and he went down in a heap. But hopefully he's good to go. And that will be playing on his mind. Meherban Shah, let's see if he can get another in-swinger going there. Alishan Sharfu. One day you get a 50, the next day you get nailed. Well, you get nailed. This time on the pads, big appeal, but that's clearly sliding down the leg side.
This looks to be a good idea from Prim Heights to start with Meherban. He's got that ball to shape in and 2 deliveries that he's bowled. Not in the right length, but he's got movement, and that has troubled Alishan a bit.
And it's a lively wicket today. There is swing, there is bounce. Absolutely fresh track here. And Rafiq Zaman just having a quiet word with his left arm seamer. Perhaps they have a plan cooking here. Let's see if they can get it right. Alishan, he's had a rough start to the game. Short ball hammered over mid-wicket. And he sticks out his front leg just to add that extra flourish, that extra dressing on the top.
Used his feet, came down the track, and has hit that over mid-wicket. And that,
pirouette.
as you mentioned, yeah,
Well,
like a ballet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is he trying out for the Black Swan, or is he playing the A10 bash? Look at that. Oh, karate. Well, he's a character, and I think he enjoyed that one.
I surely wanted to get some runs to start off with, and a decent way to get off the mark with the 4.
Yeah, maybe he's a big fan of Street Fighter. But this time down the leg side, burst out of the hands of the keeper, and it will be pulled in, but that was a big wide down the leg side.
Again, that movement, but has not been able to get it right. Has to finish on the off stump. That's where he should be trying to bowl. Start from outside off and finish on off and middle.
Yeah, he's new to the UAE domestic scene, but certainly has pace and swing. Meherban Shah and Hamid Khan. Well, finally his form turned around in the previous game, getting a quick fire 50. Hammer towards mid-wicket, 1 bounce over the rope for 4.
Not a good ball from Meherban, especially to somebody like Hamid. Short, and he quickly pounced on that length, enjoyed that shot, and there you can see he too is smiling, and why not? He's hit that right from the middle of the bat, and it has gone over the ropes. 1 bounce in a flash.
Even though there was a deep square leg in place, absolutely no chance. That went like a rocket. So a good start for Hamid Khan. Meherban just telegraphing his plans here. They're setting up for that in-swinger. There's going to be a change in the field. The mid-wicket is just coming in a few yards, and they've pushed out the mid-on to long-on. Struck on the pads, but once again outside the line. So when he does get it right, he can be a handful. But they've already taken 11 runs off the first over without much of a fuss. There you can see that in-swing. Hamid Khan playing across the line. That can be a problem sometimes for him, Shoaib.
Yes, we've seen that he's lost a few wickets trying to do that. A few times he's lost his wicket, so should not try and do something extravagant here. Just play on the merit.
Down the leg side again. Alishan just shifting to that middle and off area, trying to hoik it over fine leg. It's been an inconsistent over from Meherban Shah. Started off well, But just when he got hit for a couple of boundaries, lost his rhythm. It's been a lengthy over as well, a fair few wides in it. So a strong start here for Future Mattress. I've liked their approach of batting first, really imposing themselves on the opposition. Inside edge onto the pad, and they will take a quick single. Oh, he's taken a blow again. Well, Alishan Sharfu is in the wars tonight. Now he's wore one on the left shoulder.
Meherban trying to effect that run out. Picked it up and just threw it without even seeing where he's throwing. And that has hit him on his arm. That must have hurt.
Alishan Sharfu was himself to blame. He was just ambling for the single. He wanted to intercept the ball. Well, you can wear it then. So first over gone by, 13 for none. Presenting sponsor of this A10 Bash, Fan Code. You can watch live ball-by-ball coverage on the Fan Code app in India. And they've been partners in the UAE domestic scene for quite a few years now. Always been very supportive. And they've really changed the game for us in the domestic scene. Meanwhile, it's going to be Irfanullah Khatak sharing the new ball with Meherban Shah. Slingy action, can swing the ball. Let's see if he can get going tonight and pick up some early wickets. Bowling in the power play. There is going to be a deep square leg in place and of course the deep third. Oh, once again hitting him up on the knee roll there. Bit of confusion between the two batters. But thankfully no harm done in the end. There is some good bounce in the surface, Shoaib, that's for sure.
Yes, it is. We can see that the ball does carry once it pitches, and especially somebody like Irfan who can extract extra bounce with the use of his strong shoulders, he definitely will get some purchase of this wicket. So it is a good wicket for cricket, I feel. Something for everyone.
Oh, absolutely. And he's just come off an injury. He had a left heel injury he was telling me about before the game. Just finding his feet back in domestic cricket. Excellent fast bowler, pure wicket taker. Has a lot of pace, a lot of fire. Launched down the ground by Alishan Sharfu. There is a long on in place. And he'll just about gather it in. I think that was Amjad Gul out there. And once again Alishan Sharfu with that high kick. With that flourish. I think he needs to focus on his timing rather than giving us some of his soccer skills.
Yes, he's been in good form, so now he's trying to just cash on that and try something different, add some more flavor to his batting. Hasn't worked so far. Has been hit twice in this innings.
He's certainly been wearing them today. One on the shoulder, one on the inner thigh, one just above the kneecap. So he'll be bruised up this evening for sure. Oh, pacey shot delivery. Hamid Khan protesting, and the protest has been accepted.
Has been called a wide. The side angle will give us a better view.
Pacey delivery there from Irfanullah Khatak. He makes it look effortless. And let's take a look here. Yeah, well above the lid there, Shoaib. I think that was the correct call.
Oh yes, way above the helmet, way above Hamid Khan. Another Hamid Khan could have stood on his shoulders, but he still couldn't have reached. Maybe a scoop.
And ramped it over the keeper. That would have been something special. So 15 for none. Bit of a sloppy start from the Prim Heights Pacers. This time, belted straight. Sweet as you like for 6.
That's a very clean shot from Hamid. Very smooth. Don't see that from Hamid too often. He's more of a surgeon than an artist. That one was pure poetry in motion.
And when you can play like that, why do you have to swing across the line time and again? Such a gifted timer of the ball, fast hands. That bat speed is something truly eye-catching. So they've scored 8 runs off the first 3 deliveries. Irfanullah Khatak over-pitching and getting punished. But I don't think he's going to back down from the challenge. This time Hoyt towards long on. Just one bounce. Smart field placing, and this time it was pace off there. So mixing it up, Irfanullah Khatak.
Yes, he did. He did have that change of pace. Does have that gentle variation. Mistimed hit from Hamid. But a good start overall for Future Mattress. They haven't lost a wicket, so that's a big plus.
Yeah, going at 11 runs per over in the mandatory power play. So it's certainly a good start. And we've seen they can pile on the runs, getting the third highest score in T10 history in the previous game of 159. That was an incredible achievement. Beautifully glided behind point. Alishan Sharfu, touch and elegance there. Beautiful shot.
Well, that is the class of Alishan. So good, so easy to the eye. Just waited for it. Used the pace on offer. Just opened the face of the bat at the last moment and guided it between the two fielders.
Yeah, no high kicks there, just timing. Look at that. Stable base, just opening the face of the blade. Minimum effort, maximum result. So he's got a couple of boundaries to his name. He just always looks in form, to be honest. It's rare to see a string of failures from him. Such a consistent scorer for whichever side he represents. This time slow delivery turn towards the square leg region. So a productive over once again for FM. 27 for none. So 27 for none. They're hanging on to the floating power play for now. Even though Meherban Shah has been brought back into the attack. Good move, Shoaib.
I think it's we'll have to wait and watch, to be honest. He's been brought into the attack. I think the only advantage that he'll have is that he'll still be able to move the ball. But he's not been bowling in the right areas, and that is a concern. Now that Alishan and Hamid are kind of set, I think it will be even more difficult for Meherban to contain the flow of runs unless he bowls it in the right areas, gets that ball to move from outside off and finishes on the off or middle stump.
Yeah, now he has a long off cover sweeper in place and everybody back on the leg side as well. So some protection on the fence. Brilliant delivery. That's where you want it to be. And good reactions. Good reflexes there. Keeps it to a dot ball.
Again, too full. Hasn't been able to pitch the ball in the right area so far, but no run. So it'll be a dot ball.
Yeah, he has the raw materials of a good fast bowler. Just needs to find the consistency. He's tall, lanky, decent pace, swings the ball. We saw he started off the tournament with a bang, a player of the match performance. But since then, he's had a bit of a toil. This time, hitting him in front, and that will be given. In fact, he's bowled him. Alishan Sharfu swinging across the line to an in-swinger, and he's been cleaned up.
Well, that is the ball we were talking about. That's a really good ball from Meherban, and Alishan had no answers to that. Just too premeditated to play that shot towards the onside, going across the line. There you go, he shuffled, hit his pads, hit the stumps as well on the way. And the first wicket is down for Future Mattress. Alishan Sharfu, the man in form, will be walking back after scoring 11 of 10. It's 27 for 1.
So the new batter coming in is Dawood Ijaz. He's been in wonderful form. 171 runs in the tournament already. Excellent strike rate as well. Has a half century to his name. And Mehraban Shah eventually coming good for Prim Heights here, Shoaib.
Yes, that was a good ball, and again, that plan of bringing him has worked for Prim Heights. This one down the leg side again. Just not the right line from Meherban.
Yeah, that was a good delivery to dismiss Alishan Sharfu. Not the right shot selection, to be fair. But they've persisted with him with the new ball. And he's paid off. Dawood Ijaz. Well, he did say in a player of the match performance he likes to bat at 3. So Meher Ali Khan obliging him. He opened earlier in the tournament. But Hamid Khan has found his form, as has Alishan Sharfu. So now he's had to move to number 3. Oh, that looks plumb to me, and given the perfect in-swinger to a right-hander. And Dawood Ijaz has been given the dreaded digit from Shoaib Ahmed in the com box.
Well, that was out as soon as it hit the pad. He shuffled across. Never a good idea with that front leg coming across. And it has found him right in front of the stumps. So, Dawood Ijaz out for a golden duck. He prefers this position. Well, I'm sure he'll want to do better at number 3. 28 for 2.
So the new batter coming in is the young dynamo, Syed Haider Wasi Shah. We've already seen a hat-trick at the A10 this evening through Nilanj Keswani. He's had a torrid tournament so far. Wasi only 33 runs. And he's coming in with Mehraban Shah on a hat-trick. Can we see yet another magic moment in the A10, Shoaib?
Well, the way he's bowled, he definitely should deserve a hat-trick, but has to bowl in that right area. Calm his nerves, take a deep breath, think where he wants to bowl this hat-trick ball and execute it.
Well, let's see. Here we go. Oh, nicely clipped by Wasi. Nice balance and sweetly timed. So a sigh of relief for Wasi to get off the mark. But Mehraban Shah, excellent over.
Oh yes, definitely one of the key moments in the game. The 2 wickets, first Alishan and then Dawood Ijaz right in front.
That was an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. So 29 for 2. Prim Heights getting back into the game. 2 for 14 for Mehraban Shah. He's done really well. Oh, just got his bat down in time, Hamid Khan. Otherwise, that was looking like number 3 on the cards, Shoaib.
Yes, finally he's got his line right. Again, I think he's bowling too full. The problem is that you just got 12 deliveries to make an impact in a 10-over game. And you have to make full use of those 12 deliveries, especially if you are a strike bowler, if you're expected to take wickets. Every ball is very important. And Mehraban has bowled a few deliveries really well where he's got wickets, but most of them have been a bit wayward.
Very true. Very, very true indeed. Or this time down the leg side again. There you go about that inconsistency. So he just needs to get out of here with his match figures intact. And he hasn't used any variations. Just been pace on, trying to swing the ball. Maybe the simpler game plan has helped him to concentrate on picking up wickets. So Syed Haider Wasi Shah given a big opportunity here to bat at number 4. He's been coming in at number 6, number 7. Not much time to spend at the crease. But he has plenty of batting to do tonight. Oh, sliced in the air. This is a poor shot. Syed Haider Wasi Shah, his wretched form continues. And Mehraban Shah, 3 wickets in the opening burst. What a spell.
Well, a very, very good over indeed, this one from Mehraban. Yes, he was a bit wayward, but whenever he's bowled in the right areas. He's been awarded with wickets. This time as well, it's another important wicket. A very unusual technique of taking a catch, but as long as it's been taken, you wouldn't mind that. Wasi Shah out for 1 of 2. Another failure for him in this tournament. It's 31 for 3.
So Future Mattress have been rocked early here by Meherban Shah. 3 wickets in his 2 overs. And Mohammad Arshad, another excellent fast bowler coming on. Irfanullah Khattak took a bit of tap in his first over. So immediate change being made here. And you can just see he's worried about his run up there. It's been a bit chopped up there. But Mohammad Arshad, decent seam bowler. Can bat as well, genuine all-rounder. Hamid Khan, 12 of 5. Mohammad Usman, the new batter in. Classy left-hand batter for Future Mattress. And he's immediately getting some swing, but that was much too wide. A real loosener. And let's take a look at that wicket. Well, Syed Haider Wasi Shah, his desperate run of form continues, but what about that catch, Shoaib?
Well, yes, that is definitely a new technique, so to speak, to take catches right over your head. But as long as it's been taken, really, it doesn't matter.
Beautiful delivery this time from Arshad. Yeah, just you make sure you can't miss it, otherwise that's going to land on your lips and you'll be left with a big welt. But Abdul Latif Ayubi in the side today, and he's already made an impact. Now we need to see a partnership here between Hamid and Usman.
Yes, Usman now, the senior member in that playing 11 for Future Mattress. He'll have to take matters in his own hand and on his bat as well.
Sliced away towards extra cover. And it's gone for 6. What timing from Hamid Khan.
Now that was just sheer timing and opening the face of the bat, slicing it in the air. Full delivery from Arshad and has been taken towards the extra cover. Nicely played. Some great connection. 6 runs.
He's hit it well in front of square on the offside. Has this unbelievable ability to strike the ball clean and far. Tailor-made for this format. 18 of 7. He's dealing in 6s. 2 6s and a boundary to his name already. Arshad making sure that cover sweeper. Well, he's posted a deep point now. He's gone behind square. No, he's bringing him back in. And that cover sweeper has gone more towards extra. So they're just trying to plug the gaps on the offside. But if you pitch it up to Hamid Khan, it may disappear. This time, toe end of the bat. This could be a catch towards mid-wicket. Who's going to take it? Oh, there's nobody there. Azmatullah Lucky ran in way off the fence, but still couldn't get there. So a half chance there for Hamid Khan. But that's the way he plays, Shoaib.
Oh yes, Hamid Khan, he's got a very adventurous approach to batting and doesn't like to spend too much time out there in the middle thinking or wondering.
Yeah, I do wonder if he thinks sometimes. Oh, this time it's been slapped over mid-wicket. Oh, great effort, but the ball has been tipped over for 6.
That was hit hard and that was hit towards the bigger part of the boundary from Hamid. That's why the fielder was always interested. Let's look at how close that was from the fielder. Puts in the jump. Yeah, just can't hold on to it. Good effort, but it's going to be 6 runs to Hamid Khan.
If it was on the opposing side, that would have landed well beyond the dugout. But once again, a 6 to his name. 26 off 9 now. Arshad under fire. This time hit to the widest long off region. They're pushing for 2. They'll stick to one. No need to take a risk. It's a very evenly poised game so far. Another wicket would be really disastrous.
Yes, a wicket here would definitely put some more pressure on Future Mattress, although they've got a very long and deep batting lineup. Almost all of their 11 can bat.
Oh, absolutely. You've got Umair Ali Khan himself. Uzair Khan can bat for sure. So they have plenty of all-rounders to come in. Even Matiullah can connect occasionally. Expensive over from Arshad. Already gone for 16. That's nicely bowled, and Usman immediately gets off the mark efficiently. They're pushing for 2, and that's well done. Really well done. So in the end, a productive over for Future Mattress. 49 for 3. So still going at 12 runs per over here, Future Mattress, despite losing 3 early wickets to Meherban Shah. And who will be brought into the attack now for Prim Heights? It's a very important game for them. They need to get back to winning ways. They were 24 for 6 yesterday. Then they fought all the way back to 82, made a game out of it. So they do have that feistiness about them, Shoaib.
Yes, they've got a personality to their side that says that...
That's a good way to describe it.
They don't give up, and they are like a fighter in terms of their approach to the game. They've not got stars in their side, but they've definitely got some exceptional talent.
Asmatullah Lucky into the attack, and he's been carved towards that cover sweeper and taken. Hamid Khan just couldn't resist. And the cutthroat celebration from Asmatullah Lucky. He's certainly done that. First ball.
Well, a wicket on the very first ball. That's what we are talking about. They are a fighter when it comes to playing games and getting back into winning positions. This one will be a big boost for Prim Heights. Another catch taken. And it's Hamid Khan who will have to walk back. 49 for 4.
So the new batter in is former UAE wicketkeeper Abdul Shakur Sher. So like you mentioned, Shoaib, they have a lot of batting to come. And a former UAE international coming in at number 6. That is certainly a handy option to have. But the side is in a spot of bother here. Abdul Shakur has had a wretched tournament so far. Only 12 runs. This one going across the right-hander, just nudged away to bring up the 50 for FM.
Yes, the runs are there, but they've lost 4 wickets. And they've got now 2 senior members out there in the middle for Future Mattress. So you would expect a partnership here being built, especially with Mohammad Usman out there. They just need one good over, and that will help them get to a decent score.
Yeah, 2 UAE teammates of the past, maybe even in the future, who knows? Bowled across Mohammad Usman there, so you can see the change in approach immediately. Usman just looking to build a partnership here, bat 2 or 3 overs and then really look to go big. Meanwhile, Asmatullah Lucky is in the middle of a good over.
Yes, they wouldn't mind a few silent overs here without any big hits. If they can just get a couple of overs without losing a wicket, that'll help them settle, and then they can go attacking in the remaining 3 overs.
Nicely bowled, right on the money. He's not express pace. He's not that one who will swing the ball around corners, but he's consistent and he has a big heart, Asmatullah Lucky.
Somebody like a Krishmar Santoki.
Oh yes.
The Windies.
World Cup winner with the Windies. You're absolutely right. Wasn't very tall, but had that very slingy action and used to swing the ball big. Meanwhile, Matiullah Khan looking a bit concerned. He needs some runs on the board. Oh, beats the outside edge. Nicely bowled by Mr. Lucky.
And he looks in good rhythm. Asmat, he's bowling in the right areas. He's keeping it really tight and also making the batters think on their feet.
Yeah, and they're not sure which way he's moving the ball. You're right. He's just beaten them outside off a couple of occasions. Dawood Ijaz coming off a golden duck, unfortunately, this evening. To an absolute peach from Meherban. And here comes the ramp from Abdul Shakur Sher. Beautifully glided towards that third boundary. Nicely put away for 4. So just spoiling a decent over from Asmatullah Lucky there. 55 for 4 at the halfway stage. Future Mattress with the fight back. So taking a look at the scorecard there. 27 of 11. Hamid Khan was looking dangerous. Ali Shan Sharfu 11 of 10. And now Mohammad Isman and Abdul Shakur looking to build a partnership. 8 extras already in the innings. There's going to be a change in the com box then as we hand it over to Mudassar Ali and Faizan Khan to take you through.
Thank you, Ahmed Khwaja and Shoaib Ahmed. 5 overs, 55 for the loss of 4. Good piece of bowling by Prim Heights bowlers. And it will be Abdul Latif.
Easy, one.
Will be bowling the 6th over. Somehow they are managing to get those regular wickets. Prim Heights. They have been wonderful in the field as well. Joining me in the com box is Mr. Faizan Khan.
Thank you so much. Every time a different introduction from Mudassar. Mr. this time. Makes me feel very respected. No respect whatsoever for the batters here from Prim Heights. They've been bowling really well. This is a wonderful performance from Prim Heights against one of the stronger units in this tournament, Future Mattress. And their future, if they keep on going like this, looks very dark. Swing and a miss, back-to-back on similar deliveries from Abdul Shakur Sher. And certainly, he's a much better bat than that.
Oh, the slow bowlers are doing a wonderful job for Prim Heights. A low full toss. Put away. The fielder settling. No chance. The maximum from the blade of Sher Shakur. An ordinary delivery and well punished by Abdul Shakur.
Yeah, Ayubi there, trying his luck a little too much. Trying to do things differently. This was a back of the hand delivery, could not control it. And it was a juicy full toss in the end, knee high. Hit well. Not timed to perfection though from Shakur. That shows that he hasn't been in the best of nicks.
Oh, yes, he's struggling with the bat this tournament. Somehow got a maximum and a boundary.
Catch it!
Pace not offered and trying to hit hard. No feet movement from Abdul Sher. The good thing for Future Mattress is they are going at around a run rate of 11 runs per over. And the likes of Umar Ali Khan and Uzair Khan yet to come in this lineup.
Yeah, certainly, but they would need runs from these two, especially from Usman. They would want Usman to be there till the 10th over because he's the man in form. And that ends the over. A very decent over, mind you, under the circumstances. Just 9 of it from Ayubi. And it's 64 for 4 after 6. That's the app where you can watch us and take us around the town in your pocket as well. It's live in Pakistan and Middle East. Maiko, watch it, earn it, own it. And it keeps you happy because of the cricket and keeps the madam happy as well because you can earn some moolah from the app. Some cold, hard cash to be earned from the app. So download the app right now and make your wife happy.
Always under pressure, Faizan Khan. Did you got a chance to download this app, Faizan?
You got me. I did download the app. I wanted to please my wife. Lucky continues. Nicely bowled. Usman had to make room to play that down towards long off for only a single. All that hard work coming in from Usman for only a single here. So this is good bowling. Back-to-back decent overs. Just 16 runs of the last 2 overs and a wicket. So this is going good for Prim Heights here.
Oh yes, and the key for the bowlers is they're not offering that pace, bowling in the right channel. Asmat and other bowlers, he's having an excellent tournament with the ball, Asmat. Yet again, a fuller delivery, but just a single. Last couple of overs, they were able to pull the things back.
And I think they took a 2 there. Is it? Only a single. All right, they were maybe thinking of a 2 there. Then again, Usman going on 6 of 5. Shakur, decent, 13 of 9. He hasn't been in form. And it's showing in his batting here. Asmat continues outside the off stump. Nicely bowled. Very nicely bowled. Keeping it away from Usman, who was trying to make some room here. Just couldn't get bat on ball. Discussion between the two experienced players in the middle right now.
Technically, he's very sound, Usman, but he loves to get that pace so that he can play those shots.
This one has been hit. Handsome. Straight to hand. For a moment, I thought that the fielder was a little square. And Lucky celebrating the way he does. And now, even Usman goes back. And this is troubled times here for the future Mattress side. Half the side gone.
Even the run machine of this team is struggling to put away those deliveries. Smart piece of bowling, not offering that pace. Trying to generate that power in the shot. Finds the man, the deep square leg. Usman departs after making 6. 66 for the loss of 5. $66 for the loss of 5. And Asmat Lucky yet again among the wickets. His captain Umar Ali Khan, 3 innings, just 11 runs. So lower order struggling in this tournament. Change of pace. Brilliant piece of bowling continues by Asmat Lucky.
Well, yeah, troubled times for future Mattress. But I think a very important point, you're a very strong side. And when you look at all the batters in this side for future Mattress, you think 140 easy peasy. But this is not an easy peasy wicket. It'll take some doing getting even to 110 here. And that is why I think Z Games and Safir played a great knock on this wicket. 40 of 23 and took the total to 101 and won it comfortably. So you need to revise those targets as well. And that ends the over. We'll continue with that discussion. 7 overs gone. 67 for 5 future Mattress reeling.
7 overs, 67 for the loss of 5. Abdul Latif bowling his second over.
This is mistimed. It's falling in no man's land. Lucky Umair Ali Khan. It didn't go to hand. And I think it's not a very good ploy coming in from the batters going after Abdul Latif, because he clearly has been successful in foxing them with his slow medium pacers. And this one is down the ground, not timed again. And the fielder on extra cover was very square. Only a single. You would look at someone like an Abdul Latif in the lineup, in the bowling unit, and you'd think those are my 2 overs. But he hasn't given anything away.
Bowling as per the field. Not in control, but somehow he manages to clear that point fielder. Some runs coming from the blade of Abdul Shakur, and it's a maximum. It was a fuller delivery and played over the point. Abdul Shakur Sher.
Yeah, certainly not timed to perfection. One hand off the bat as well. That was a one-handed 6 coming in from Abdul Shakur Sher. And I think he's targeting Latif here. And this wasn't a bad shot, mind you. He was foxed with the length and the width of the delivery, but went ahead with the shot. And again, this is powerful. He has muscled this one away. That's 6 more. This is more like the future Mattress and Shakur we know.
Making a mistake, Abdul Latif, by bowling those a bit fuller to Shakur. Back-to-back maximum, yet again in the slot. Trying to bowl back of the hand delivery, and slight error and full advantage taken by Abdul Shakur.
Yeah, he was waiting for an over like this. This is a better delivery. Low full tosses, difficult to hit, especially by a man who isn't in the best of forms. So only a single this time around. An expensive over coming in. 16 runs already of the over. This is the over that future Mattress required. Last ball still to go. Umair on strike. And goes big. Downtown. Take that. Has it gone to hand? Yes, it has. Well, I thought this was going beyond the boundary ropes. Clearly, I was wrong.
Throughout the tournament, this was the story. Whenever it was hit hard, we thought it's going for a maximum. Got the elevation, but not the distance. And at the right time, he strikes Abdul Latif, getting that big wicket. Umar Ali Khan, yet again, disappointed. Just managing 4. The best part was, it was a bit back of lane delivery and no pace offered from Abdul Latif. Now they are in deep trouble. 83 for the loss of 6, 8 done.
Well, if future Mattress is struggling on this wicket, you know how difficult the wicket is to bat on, because they've got the best batters in the tournament in their ranks. And 6 of them have already departed. It's 83 for 6 after 8 as Irfan Khattak comes into bowl. And with his pace, he's going to be a handful in this particular over.
Oh yes, it's not a complete batting paradise. And floating power play, a mandatory floating power play has been taken in the 9th over. 83 for the loss of 6. Irfan Khattak, he'll be bowling this all-important crucial over. Abdul Shakur on strike, batting on 26 of 12 balls.
Downtown. Nicely done. 1 bounce 4. Good start to the over on a slower delivery. Not well bowled. Pace is working on this wicket, not slower balls.
He's in completely different zone, Abdul Shakur Sher. The other batters are struggling. He's getting some runs. Goes straight over the bowler, always in control. Starts the over with a boundary, Abdul Shakur Sher.
Yeah, he's got some form back. Good to see. He's a class batter. He was pretty good in the D10, but he struggled in the last game that his team played. Was there for a long time, could not get runs, and he does that to you. Not a great idea, though, against Irfan Khattak, especially when he's bowling outside the off stump. He just played a beautiful shot downtown. He could have gone again. But sometimes, you just try one thing too many.
Oh, absolutely, Faizan rightly pointed out. He has got that beautiful boundary, the first ball of this over. It shows his class. Trying out too many things on the next delivery, a dot delivery. A good comeback by Irfan Khattak. But two dangerous batters out there in the middle. Shakur has been joined by Uzair Khan, who is known for hitting those big, mighty maximums.
And again, oh, beautifully timed. It wasn't from the meat of the bat. It wasn't a full-fledged shot, if I may, because he was looking to play it a little finer, but got enough of it and in the gap, more importantly, for a boundary.
This is good to see Abdul Shakur Sher getting some runs in front of the wicket. It wasn't a bad delivery, but nicely played and put in the gap by Abdul Sher. So 8 runs coming off 3 deliveries. They need to take full advantage of floating power play.
Yeah, living up to his name, Abdul Shakur Sher. This is a lion-hearted innings coming in from him. Wonderful to watch. Coming down the order. And playing a gem of an arc. This time it's on! Gets it on the full. Hits it big. Is it a 6 or a 4? We'll have to wait for the umpire to give it. He gives it 6. That's Abdul Shakur Sher of old.
Bread and butter shot of Abdul Sher Shakur. Even Irfan Khattak was not prepared for this kind of shot. The last moment, he played that scoop shot and a maximum. So some runs are coming for future Mattress. And thanks to Abdul Sher Shakur, moves to 40 of just 16 balls.
I think that over from Latif brought him back in form. He hit 3 sixes on Latif in his 2 overs. And that is all the confidence that he needed. This was his 4th 6, mind you. In fact, yeah, 4th 6. So wonderfully well played on this difficult wicket. Down the ground. Well done. Going to the boundary. Oh, well done. Good work on the boundary there. Afridi, the man. And a weak throw coming in from him would ensure it's an easy 2. I think Abdul Shakur thought for a moment that this was going to the boundary for a 4.
It was placed over the bowler. It was not hit so hard. So a couple of runs, but excellent work from Saghir Afridi. At last, the smiles are back on the faces of these players. They were in a bit of bother and they were worried when they lost Umair Ali Khan in the previous over. But excellent piece of batting by Abdul Sher Shakur. Cut hard on the back foot yet again through the offside. Ball racing towards the fence. Dealing in boundaries, Abdul Sher Shakur.
Brilliant shot. What a shot. It wasn't all that short. It wasn't all that wide. It was skidding on. And he took the bowler on. Behind point. Well played, Abdul Shakur Sher. He's on 46 now. It's 9 overs gone. 100 up for future Mattress. And they're looking all set now. 103 for 6 after 9. The last and final over here. Arshad coming in to bowl this one. He has been very expensive in the 1 over that he's bowled, given away 18 runs. If they can get another 18 of it, they are into the game completely. Uzair hits it down towards square leg. Couple of easy runs for Uzair. He's a big hitter of the ball as well. They bat too deep. Still, Raja Akifullah to come padded up. And he himself, in that T10 interview that I took of him, said that I am, in my mind, a batter. So he thought that, he can bat really well in situations like this, which is good to see the confidence from a young fast bowler.
One-time wonder. Akifullah Raja with the bat, but good to see the confidence. I saw that interview. And in my mind, I think I'm the fastest bowler.
Sarcasm at its very best. Hashtag sarcastic Modi. In my mind, I am a great batter as well. And this is literally great batting. This is a beautiful shot from Uzair. No slogging, just hitting it right from the middle of the bat for 4 more.
Yes, rightly said by Faizan a couple of deliveries ago. They bat with deep down the order. And what an excellent shot from the number 7 batter, Uzair Khan. A fuller delivery and through the offside, always in control. Now they are in trouble. Prim Heights, they bowled really well, but last couple of overs, somehow Future Mattress managed to get those quick runs thanks to Abdul Sher Shakur.
Good comeback delivery, inside edge. Is it? Is it? Has the umpire given it? No, he hasn't. Uzair missing out on that. Yeah, he knows it. A dot ball, a very important dot ball in this juncture of the game.
Bat was nowhere near the ball, but trying to put that pressure on the umpire. Not getting that support from the bowler, MSD, the keeper, straight away going for that appeal. So dot delivery.
And again, trying to hit it too hard through the leg side. This time Shakur started running even before the ball was delivered. The only thing left to see in this tournament is Mankading. We've seen everything else, possibly. This could have been a chance for the bowler to come in and do that.
There's a change in the rule.
Yeah, it is not called Mankading anymore.
Yeah,
that was a term that has been used for the longest time, considered to be disrespectful, and that is why it was taken off. And another swing and a miss, this time from Abdul Shakur. So a decent over coming in from Arshad. He's given away just 7 runs in this particular over. 8, in fact. It's single Nelson on board and last ball to go.
And he needs to find somehow the boundary to reach to that 50 mark. He played brilliantly, Abdul Sher Shakur, on 46, the final delivery of the first innings. Nicely bowled in the block hole. And a direct hit. Good comeback by the bowler Arshad. Just giving away 8 runs in the final over. Going for the boundary. Just giving away a run in next 3 deliveries. What a comeback by Arshad. Unluckily, Abdul Shakur will remain unbeaten on 46.
Yeah, certainly. It was a chance for him to go to his 50. Would have given him a lot of confidence. But what a knock coming in from Shakur. It is his knock that has taken the total to 111 for 7, which is going to be a handful for Prim Heights to come back and chase on this very difficult wicket. Look at that batting card. Not a very impressive batting card. Alishan Sharfu was on song yesterday, but this wicket got the best of him as well. 11 of 10. Hamid Khan made a very good 54 the other day, and he played well for his 27 of just 11 deliveries. Nothing else from the middle order. Dawood Ejaz 0 for 1. 0 off 1 rather. Wasisha 1 of 2. Mohammad Usman, the great Mohammad Usman, 6 of 7. And then came in Abdul Shakur Sher, and he was looking like he was playing at a different planet altogether. 46 of just 20. Meherban Shah, 2 overs 16 runs, picking up 3 wickets. The pick of the bowlers there was Asmatullah, 2 overs, picked up 2 wickets, gave away just 9 runs. Irfanullah very expensive, going at 17. Mohammad Arshad going at 13. And Abdul Latif Ayubi going for 12 and a half, picking up a wicket as well. 9 extras, total 111 for 7 in 10 overs. Let's take a quick look at the highlights of the first innings in the second game today. A decent start coming in. Couple of good boundaries for Hamid Khan. This one was a beautiful shot. He was racing ahead. Alishan Sharfu joined him as well, playing that beautifully, and then lost his wicket. He was clean, not clean bowled, but definitely lost his off stump there. Then Hamid lost his wicket as well, and wickets kept falling on the other end. Syed Haider Wasi Shah lost his wicket, just 1 run for him. Hamid Khan kept going on the other end and lost his wicket like that. Then came Usman, trying to up the ante, lost his wicket as well. They were looking in a big discomfort back then. And then Abdul Shakur Sher, out of form, but turned it on. This is Umair Ali Khan's wicket. The captain departed. At that point, they were 83. And then it was all Abdul Shakur in that 9th over, the power play over. 20 runs. This was the pick of the shot. Beautiful. And then Uzair joined him as well in the last over. Hit a beautiful boundary. But a good comeback from the bowler ensured there was a wicket that fell on the last ball, courtesy a run out, a direct hit. So 112 runs required in 10 overs, 11.2 runs per over. I think it'll take some doing for Prim Heights here. We're going to go into a break and be right back. Stay tuned.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome back to the Fan Code T10 Bash 2023 match number 23 in progress. Future Mattress taking on Prim Heights Transport, and it was Future Mattress who won the toss, elected to bat first, and they posted a pretty sizable score. Alishan Chapu dismissed early. Hamid Khan was looking dangerous, 27 off 11, but a fabulous knock by Abdul Shakur Sher down the order, 46 not out of 20 deliveries, and was the one who added that major push in the latter half of the innings. 3 wickets for Mehraban Shah up top, bowled beautifully. 2 wickets to Asmatullah Lucky and Abdul Latif Ayubi also striking. But they were in a spot of bother. 66 for 5 at one stage, and then that wonderful comeback thanks to Abdul Shakur Sher with the blade. Now it's over to the Prim Heights Transport batters. Let's see if they can get going tonight and cause a major upset. I am Ahmed Khwaja. Alongside me in the com box for the run chase, I have Faizan Khan. Good evening, Faizan.
Good evening, Ahmed. Thank you so much. Yeah, a very good total, if you ask me. In the conditions that are difficult for the batters to bat on, Future Mattress got to a more than respectable total here. 112 more required in 10 overs for Prim Heights to win this game, and it'll take some doing from the opening pair. And I think it's the captain himself who's going to come out to bat alongside MSD, the local MSD. So we have local Murli, we have local MSD playing in this Ajman T10 Bash. Murli in the last match, and MS Dawood coming into bat here.
Yeah, they certainly need a strong start, especially in the power play. Let's see if the Prim Heights batters can get going. It's certainly a decent batting surface, but there's something on offer for the bowlers as well. Plenty of swing, good carry on a fresh wicket. So will certainly be a fascinating contest. So looks like it's going to be the left arm spinner Mohammad Azhar to start. Very interesting choice, Faizan.
Yeah, certainly. I thought the faster bowlers were doing better on this wicket in the first game as well. We saw that. But in the second game, the faster bowlers haven't been all that well. Azhar with the first ball. And some turn right away. And that is the reason why possibly he's brought into the attack. Rashid Mohammed likes to call him the magician. Starts off the magic.
Certainly big turn on offer with the hard new ball. And Mohammad Dawood was almost taken off his feet there. Pulling out of his action there. Well, I'm not sure what quite happened there. Mohammad Dawood had a perplexed expression on his face.
I think Azhar thought that he was moving out. He was not ready to play that ball. All Dawood was doing was trying to make some room here. Comedy of errors. And again, this time he's not really ready. And he says sorry to Mohammad Azhar.
He certainly is a character. Having a big smile, enjoying himself out there. And why not? That's what we want in our domestic cricket.
This one dancing down. Had to change his shot eventually because it was pulled back. Nicely bowled by Azhar. Only a single to get off the mark. So 1 run on board.
Well, you call him MSD, but he certainly reminds me a lot of Yunus Khan in his mannerisms, in the way he shapes up. Even his batting is very similar to the great. And Rafiq Zaman, well, he's more of a basher, likes to swing towards square leg cow corner. And once again, somebody pulling out. What's happening here? Maybe Mohammad Azhar is just bowling too quickly.
I'm not sure about that, though, Ahmed. Maybe mind games. You never know. And Rafiq himself, the owner of the side, and he's asking Azhar this time, are you ready? Now can I come and bowl? And this time they're ready, and this time it's a single again. Nicely bowled once again, slowing it in the air and turning it away from the right-hander.
He's certainly getting a lot of grip on this surface. Of course, we've already seen 30 overs of action on it, so perhaps just a bit of rough being created there. Very intelligent, very skillful spinner, Mohammad Azhar. Big shifting towards the cow corner region, and it's gone for 6. What wrist work from Dawood?
Certainly. Wrists made of iron. That was brilliant. He produced all the power with those wrists. Look at that. And look at the follow through as well. got enough. So 6, first boundary. Very good comeback delivery here from Azhar, bowling it into the batter. His expression says it all. He's not very excited to see that one going to the boundary for a 6.
Yeah, he certainly looks quite annoyed there. And what a shot that was from Dawood off the back foot. The wrist work, like you mentioned. And it had the distance as well. Mohammad Saghir Afridi, he'll have a big role to play in this game.
Nicely played. Nicely played. In the gap. This is going to go to the boundary for a 4.
Well, that's a poor delivery from Azhar. He certainly looked a bit unsettled. And just a drag down, put away behind, fine leg for 4. So a productive over to open up for Prim Heights. 12 for none.
So 1 over gone, 12 without loss as the captain of Future Mattress coming into bowl here, Umair Ali Khan. So starting with the slow bowlers. He himself isn't a pacey bowler anymore. He used to bowl medium pace. Now he's bowling mostly cutters right from the word go.
Indeed, and still very effective in this format though. Ringfield on the offside. Third man is up, fine leg is up, so a long on and a deep mid wicket in place.
In comes Umair. And this one has been hoiked away by Rafiq. One thing about Rafiq is there are no half measures. He's going to throw the kitchen sink on every delivery. Doesn't matter he times it or not.
Oh, absolutely. That's the way he plays. Looks to counter-attack. But sometimes against the higher quality of bowlers, you just need to take a bit of time, play the ball on merit, I feel.
Absolutely. I totally agree. Oh, nicely bowled. Trying to give himself some room here. MS Dawood.
Right idea, but the execution wasn't quite there. And very lucky he didn't get cleaned up. Just that hint of extra bounce. And good keeping by Abdul Shakur, standing up to the stumps.
And again, this time he's gone. This time he's gone. Good work. As my partner was just mentioning, that it was good work by Abdul Shakur on that last delivery. This was majestic from him.
Well, that was a lightning quick stumping there by Abdul Shakur. Having a wonderful game. Runs under his belt and that confidence coming through in his keeping as well. Big swing across the line. And look at that. His back foot is in the air for now. I think we need to see one more frame. Oh, we got the zoom function out there as well. And I think he's in trouble. That looks still in the air to me, Faizan, but it is quite close.
Yeah, any doubt you have should go to the batter. I think he's going to be given not out here. It would be mighty close. I think it's... And he's been given. So he thought for a moment, just like I did, that it might go in his favor, but he's been given out.
Yeah, I think his foot was just not planted there. And Mohammad Dawood, his frustrating innings comes to an end. Outstanding wicket keeping by Abdul Shakur Sher. So the first wicket down, 13 for 1.
The new batter, Saghir Afridi, coming out to bat. One gem of a knock. He played a couple of matches back. And if he can play like that, he can certainly overhaul this total of 111. Look at those stats. 142 runs. 218, that's the strike rate. Average, 47.33. And once he's crossed 50, brilliant stats for him.
Oh, absolutely. He's a real go-getter. And he'll need to get going tonight.
trying to go for a single on that next delivery. Haider Wasisha twisting his ankle there. Thankfully, no injury to him. And if Afridi gets going, Ahmed, I have no doubts in my mind that this total is going to look small.
Well, Afridi in the name and Afridi in the game. And that was the fabulous glove work there by Abdul Shakur Sher. Made it look simple, and that's the sign of a great wicketkeeper.
Absolutely. He might not be in great batting form, but he's in great wicket-keeping form, no doubt about that. Fifth ball of the over. Very good over this. Just a single of it, and nicely bowled again into the stumps. No chance for Saghir to get underneath that one. He thought for a moment maybe was making his base strong, but just didn't go for it.
This has been a really stifling over here from Umair Ali Khan. Using his experience, using his variations, and with the wicketkeeper standing up, you can't step down the track either.
And again, good finish. Very good finish to the over here. Just a single of it and a wicket as well. That's a captain's over. 2 overs gone. 13 for 1. So Rafiq is going to be on strike now. And Azhar to continue here. He had given away 12 runs in the first over. And he's been continued with. And nicely bowled. Beautifully bowled. And this is the very first time I've seen Rafiq defend something.
Oh, absolutely. Azhar has been bowling so well. And good to see Rafiq Zaman also calculating and taking a look before going for his big shots. They need somebody to apply themselves.
There you go. That's more like the Rafiq we know. Giving it everything on every delivery. Swing and a miss this time around though.
Well, the patience lasted exactly one ball. Next one, the good old-fashioned hoik came out and no connection.
He knows if he can get it from the middle of the bat, it's going to go a distance. And that is why he gives it his everything. And again, swing and a miss. So good comeback over this from Azhar. 3 dot deliveries in tandem.
Well, this is not good batting here. Swinging across the line. I'd much rather he go over extra.
Oh, that was some bat. Otherwise, he was a goner there. But back-to-back 4 deliveries, 4 dots.
This is delightful bowling from Mohammad Azhar. First, the big ripping left arm orthodox, and then that deadly arm ball coming into the pads of Rafiq Zaman. Just got an inside edge, and that saved him there.
This time goes big again. Not from the middle of the bat again, but it's still a single. So just 1 run coming off the last over, 1 run coming off the first 5 deliveries. They've gotten just 2 in the last 11 balls, and they've lost a wicket as well.
Sensational bowling here from 2 experienced campaigners. And they're doing a fabulous job.
Cut away nicely. Oh, straight to the fielder. Akif does well. I think he got injured. Got hit on the shin there. It was powerfully hit. That ends the over. Just a single to end it. So 2 runs of the over, 3 runs in the last 2. 3 overs gone, 15 for 1. So 3 overs gone, and the first time we are seeing some pace in this innings for future Mattress. Akifullah Raja is going to come in, still rubbing his shin. That was so powerfully hit from the powerful Afridi, who's going to be on strike now.
Yeah, I thought Umair Ali Khan bowled a decent over. Wouldn't have minded him continuing. But he's turning to one of his ace fast bowlers. Field is spread, so it's going to be even more difficult to get him away for big runs. Mohammad Saghir Afridi will really need to time the ball here. Brute power will not do it.
Certainly. And they've got some great bowlers in their lineup. Akif with the first ball and swinging it away from the right-hander, right from the word go. Good start to the over here for Akif. They have Matiullah in their ranks as well. So there's some great bowling for future Mattress.
Absolutely. And we've seen there's been swing throughout at the Eden Gardens tonight, perhaps because it's less humid. So that ball is maintaining its shine from one end. It's not getting too wet. The seam is still proud and still dry.
Making some room and playing it down the ground this time around, only for a single. So just 4 runs coming off the last 2.2 overs. That's 14 deliveries for 4 runs. And they've lost a wicket as well. This is not going good for Prim Heights.
Oh, absolutely. And it was a must-win game for them. But now the odds are stacked against them. They still need a lot of runs, and time and overs are running out. Akif Raja in the middle of a very effective over. And the skipper, Rafiq Zaman, he will need to react here. He'll need to make something happen. He's on 3 of just 7 deliveries.
Saghir Afridi, if you ask me, is the man who can turn it on for Prim Heights. Rafiq goes after it and I think gets the edge. Shakur is celebrating. I think that's a cheeky appeal from Shakur. And Raja Akif is not happy about it. He should not be happy about the fact that he bowled such a bad delivery down the leg side.
Well, very interesting reaction from the bowler and the wicketkeeper. That was way, way out of his reach. Could have only been bat from that range. Abdul Shakur Sher, I thought that it was a bit of a acting effort there. And, well, it's given as a wide by the umpire.
Yeah, that was cheeky from Abdul Shakur Sher. And I think he instilled that confidence in his bowler as well, making Akif think that there was something there. Not happy. There should be only one person he should not be happy with, and that is himself. This time wrapped on the pads, it's going down. Oh, that's unlucky. That is going to make him furious. It's been given 4 though. So off the bat given by the umpire there. Under edge maybe.
Yeah, under edge, you're spot on there. Very risky shot across the line. Goodness me. If that had hit the pad, all 11 future Mattress fielders would have gone up. But Rafiq Zaman gets away with it. Gets a streaky boundary.
Some runs at last. Off the bat. So just 10 runs coming off the bat in the last 3.4 overs here. They're going at 6 runs per over required already, up to 14. Slow ball, losing his shape, head falling over. Nothing right about that shot.
That is excellent bowling from Akif Raja. Not hunting for wickets, just going through the process, just going through his over. And that back of the hand slow ball, very hard to pick. 91 needed now of 38 deliveries. That's a tall order.
Certainly. Lot of runs required here. They need to kick on now. They can't let a lot of balls go here. Otherwise the pressure is going to build up. It's already building up, mind you. In comes Akif. 5th ball of the over. And Rafiq again hoiks it away. No timing whatsoever. And gets a single.
Yeah, not much happening here for the Prim Heights batters. 90 needed of 37. He's requesting a change of gloves. I think he needs more of a change of approach, really, Faizan.
Absolutely. He needs to make sure that Afridi gets most strike. And if he gets a ball in the slot, then go for it. Don't try to manufacture too many shots here. Last ball of the over. And Afridi trying to go big, loses his shape this time around. And it's going for only a single again to Dawood. So this is the end of the 4th over. It's 23 on board for the loss of 1. They are lagging behind. 15 runs per over required from here on to win this game. 89 of 36 deliveries as another pacey customer, Matiullah, comes into bowl here. They've got some great bowlers in their lineup. They've got some great batters as well in their lineup. Future Mattress looks like a very complete side, and they're showing why.
8 wickets in the tournament so far. He's had a good one, Matiullah. Oh, top edge over the keeper. Well, that's some luck going the way of the men in purple. Banged in short, and over the keeper it goes for 4.
Much required. Highly required. That's going to break the shackles here. Afridi trying to hoik this one away. When you try to hit it hard. And that's the mantra for Prim Heights.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're hanging on to the floating power play over. They have Saghir Afridi, the man in form. Strike rate of 200 plus. So why not go after the bowling early on in the piece rather than later in the innings when the required run rate reaches 17, 18 or maybe even 20 runs per over.
Absolutely spot on. And heaved away powerfully. This was a brilliant slog coming in from Saghir.
Well, that was an 8, not even a 6. Absolutely nailed it out of the screws. Over mid-wicket. Matiullah length ball. Picked it up right in the arc and out of the park. Beautiful shot from Mr. Afridi.
Yeah. Saghir hits it, Kabir. Amazing shot.
Some Arabic commentary there as well from RJ Faizan Khan.
The only Arabic I knew. Well, the teams have added local flavor. It's our responsibility as well to add some. Matiullah. And again! This time he hasn't timed, but it still goes deep over long on for a 6. Matiullah can do all but smile.
Yeah, that smile had some pain behind it. And bringing the pain is Saghir Afridi. Once again on a length. This time he goes straight. It wasn't a completely clean connection, but that wonderful swing of the blade. Gone for a 6 towards the car park. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful. What power. Living up to his name here. Afridi in his name and playing like one Shahid Khan Afridi.
19 of 10. They still have that floating power play. I think they need to take it in the next over, Faizan, because Saghir Afridi is running hot here.
Absolutely. Momentum has come your way. Make full use of it. And again goes, this time through the offside. Nicely played. Straight to the fielder though. It's going to be only a single as Dawood is going to do the cleanup job here. But what a good over this is turning out to be. Just 4 balls into the over and 17 runs already off it.
Yeah, just one over can completely change the complexion of a run chase. And Rafiq Zaman needs to be smart here. Just feed the strike to the beast. That is Saghir Afridi. 72 of 32 is certainly doable with another big over.
Absolutely. Couple of big overs. And this game can go their way. Matiullah under pressure. And this time Rafiq goes big, but not timing it well. Straight to the fielder. Only a single. Good work that he has rotated the strike here. Hasn't played too many dots.
Yeah, that's acceptable if you don't waste any deliveries. And he's done exactly that. And the contest resumes. The tussle between Matiullah and Saghir Afridi. So far, the first couple of rounds has gone to Afridi. Let's see if Matiullah can bounce back.
Length balls haven't worked all day. It is the full deliveries or the shorter ones that have troubled the batters. And outside the off stump, way too outside the off stump here. And wide given rightly by the umpire.
Yeah, he was trying to hit it so hard. He almost came off his feet, trying to crash that behind point. But he's had a brilliant tournament. One of the top run getters. Been very impressive. He's tailor-made for this format. Like Hamid Khan, he doesn't analyze his batting that much. He just wants to strike the ball big. And he can certainly do that. And he's done so throughout the A10 bash.
Last ball of the over. He has to re-bowl that one. This has been cut away, up and over. Not timed again. Backward point will do the cleaning job. Raja Akifullah there. It's 5 overs gone. And 43 for 1. That is the score, chasing 112.
Change in the comm box then. Fazan Khan gets a well-deserved break, and I've been joined by dear old beloved Mr. Mudassir Ali. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ahmed. Trying to make a comeback. Prim Heights, the previous over going for 19 runs.
I
bowled
thought you
by
meant
Matthew.
Fazan Khan's singing career. So 69 of 30, certainly doable, but this man has to make it happen. Uzair Khan, the left-arm seamer, coming on to bowl. This feels like an important over here.
So now 69 needed of 30 balls. The only hope is Sagir Afridi. Alongside him is Rafiq Zaman. Oh, brilliant Joker. Was it from the bat or from the toe? Yes, it has been given as a leg by. But what a start by Uzair Khan.
Cracking Yorker there. Got him off his feet. Yeah, I think that's just missing leg stump. Excellent decision there by umpire Umar Farooq. But what a start for Uzair Khan.
He has been brilliant both with the bat as well as with the ball throughout this season, Uzair Khan. And also look out for those slower deliveries, cutters. Rafiq Zaman, 9 of 11 deliveries. Got a couple of boundaries. Playing for his team, though he is injured, but still out there in the middle. Change of pace. Back of lane delivery. A single has been taken. So they are not offering that pace. The bowlers of Future Mattress. An excellent comeback in the batting thanks to Abdul Shakur Sher scoring that 46 unbeaten. At one stage they were in a bit of bother.
Well, you did mention before the over started Uzair's slow delivery. That was beautifully executed. Rafiq Zaman, very awkward position there. Well, Abdul Latif Ayubi is not in an awkward position. He's quite relaxed. Doesn't feel like he's going to have to bat.
Played in the air, but it was played in the gap by Sagir. Just dealing in singles in this over. What a comeback by this team. Men in green. After a couple of losses, they're back in this tournament, sitting pretty well at the top.
And even in this batting innings, there was 66 for 5 until Abdul Shakur showed up and completely changed the game.
Shorter format, and this is the advantage when you go with 10 batters. Though the top order flopped, it was a nasty bouncer, was not in control. Somehow he manages to put that wood on the ball and gets the boundary, Rafiq Zaman.
Yeah, I think that went off the sticker there. Oh, goodness me. It hit him on the glove, in fact. And somehow Uzair has conceded a boundary. Very lucky escape for Rafiq Zaman, but the 50 is up for Prim Heights with that boundary.
Oh, surprising the batter with that bouncer. A well-directed bouncer from Uzair. The best part of this over from Uzair is he's targeting those stumps and targeting the body of the batters, not giving much room and width.
Well, it's gone through Rafiq Zaman and the wicketkeeper again. Somehow he's getting boundaries. I'm not sure he even knows how. Even he knows how.
Unlucky Uzair Khan. 2 brilliant deliveries going for 4 runs. Not happy with the effort from the wicketkeeper.
Well, it was an in-swing delivery. It went through the legs of Rafiq Zaman, struck his inner thigh and went past the wicketkeeper. I'm not sure Abdul Shakur Sher is to be blamed for that one. Difficult to take.
Hit hard towards cow corner and in the gap. Ends the over with back-to-back boundaries. An excellent piece of batting by Rafiq Zaman. Now they are back in the hunt. Prim Heights 58 for the loss of 1 6 done.
So it's going to be an interesting final half of this run chase. Rafiq Zaman now going above 100 strike rate, 18 off 15. Mohammad Saghir Afridi still out there. And Akif Raja coming into the attack, Mudassir.
Last couple of overs, they were able to get some quick runs, Rafiq Zaman and Saghir Afridi. It will be a crucial over to be bowled by Akifullah Raja. There you go. They are getting runs behind the wickets. A low full toss, inside edge. No chance for the wicket keeper. 4 boundaries in 4 balls.
This is game on here. 50 needed of 23. The rub of the green is going against the men in green. A lot of inside edges, but they're running away for 4. That was a big full toss. Saghir Afridi didn't know much about it. And they still have the floating power play in their pocket as well.
Somehow they need to get another 10 or 12 runs in next 5 balls. The current run rate of 10.5 and required run rate still in control. I would say 13 runs needed. It's quite achievable.
Yeah, that's 1-6 every over and you've got it. So under pressure of Future Mattress. Oh, off the back foot, spliced, but towards that cover sweeper. And it'll only be a single. So the pressure is on the Future Mattress bowlers now. Absolutely confirmed on that.
Whenever the bowler has offered that pace, he went for runs, as we have seen the previous over as well. He started off nicely, Uzair Khan, with cutters, then trying to bowl quicker. 3 boundaries were scored by Rafiq Zaman in the previous over, and this over, Akifullah Raja, 2 balls, 5 runs conceded. 49 needed of 22 balls. It's Rafiq Zaman on strike, the captain, batting on 18 or 15 balls. Runs in Akif, back of hand, hit hard. They'll get just a single. Now 3 balls, they got 6 runs. Somehow they need to manage another 7 or 8 runs. The good news is Saghir Afridi is getting quick runs for his team. He has been in tremendous form with the bat in this tournament. Wild swing, misses the batter, so a fumble by Abdul Shakur Sher. He had a brilliant outing with the bat, but he's finding it a bit hard behind the stumps. Abdul Shakur Sher, a rare fumble by him.
Well, that is pressure for you, Mudassir Ali. Even Abdul Shakur is feeling the pinch now. This match may go down to the final over. If they need 15-16, anything is possible.
For that, they need to get at least a boundary in next couple of deliveries. He has been brilliant. Wicketless Akifullah Raja. Rafiq Zaman on the back foot. Played toward deep extra cover. Chance for a couple of runs this time. They're opting to take the second run. An excellent running between the wickets by Rafiq Zaman and Saghir Afridi.
Yeah, like you mentioned, he's not 100% fit. Has a bit of a lower back pain. You can see the strapping. But still battling it out there and running hard between the wickets as well. Just shows his commitment to the cause and of course his superior fitness levels as well. 45 of 19, that's game in hand. Down the leg side, couldn't beat the fine leg. They'll take a single and they'll just about make it in time. So 44 needed of 3 overs. Game on here. So 44 needed of 18. That's just above 14 runs per over. I think this match is going right down to the wire, Mudassir Ali.
The problem for Prim Heights is Umar Ali Khan has 1 over up his sleeve. So is Uzair Khan. They can target that 1 over.
And they've still got Rahman Gul and Amjad Gul to come in. 2 big hitters of the ball.
Oh yes. Completely forgot about Rahman Gul and Amjad Gul. They have some decent batters who can hit the ball miles away. The good news is they have lost just a wicket. 7 over 68 for the loss of 1. Now that required run rate creeping up to 14.67. This is the right time they need to get a big over. Rafiq Zaman on strike will be facing Uzair Khan.
Bowled him right through the gate this time. Uzair Khan had had a frustrating evening so far, but that was the picture perfect block hold Yorker, and Rafiq Zaman has been cleaned up.
One of the few bowlers who bowl those excellent deliveries. No chance for the batter. Misses the bat and goes Uzair Khan to strike that leg stump. He played really well, Rafiq Zaman, managing 22 of 19 balls with the help of 3, 4, 68 for the loss of 2, 7.1 over.
So the new batter, like we mentioned earlier, Amjad Gul, coming in at number 4. And it's just party time. No time to waste here. Mudassar Ali starts swinging for the fences.
Can he pull something special with the bat, Amjad Gul? 17 balls. They need 44 runs. Calculation should be simple. Somehow get 5 to 6 maximums. Amjad Gul.
Do you want them to finish it in the next over? I wish cricket was that simple. Truly. 8-10 strike rate of 167 is not too bad, but he has been batting in the middle order. Let's see if he can get going tonight. Powered down the ground, only going to be a single. This is good bowling from Uzair. Didn't show him that in-swinger first up. Bowled it across him.
A very smart bowler, Uzair Khan. He needs to be very smart. Don't go for that extra pace against Sagir Afridi. He's batting on 27 of 17 balls.
Yeah, we saw how he took Matiullah apart. He still has 1 over to go. And they still have that floating power play. Are they going to wait till the 9th over when it's mandatory? Oh, this one bowled across the right-hander. And that's another priceless dot ball for future Mattress.
Not happy with the decision. Sagir Afridi. Illegal delivery. What an over he is bowling.
Yeah, I don't think he can quite complain because he stepped away from the sticks there. So he just needs to keep his shape. Keep a solid base. We know he has that big striking ability, Sagir Afridi. Oh, in swinger this time. Beautiful bowling from Uzair. This is why he's such a talented and skillful bowler.
He has been excellent for future Mattress, especially if you talk about the death bowling. As you can see the figures, just a couple of runs in this over in 4 balls. No chance for Sagir Afridi to go big against Uzair Khan. Somehow Amjad needs to strike big in this over.
Yeah, very difficult for the new batter. Especially the ones that bat at number 4, number 5 in the T10 format. 42 of 14. And he had no clue which way that ball was going. It was the change of pace delivery. Took the outer half of the bat for a single.
What an over he is bowling, Uzair Khan. Smart and thinking fast bowler. Not offering that pace. This has been the key in this over from Uzair Khan, getting that wicket of Rafiq Zaman, then keeping it simple. The mantra is don't offer the pace.
Yeah, now it's becoming difficult. 41 needed of 13. So every ball has to disappear or the chances of victory will disappear. Short ball trying to cut it away. Look at that lift off the surface. A sensational over from Uzair Khan. And this game has perhaps gone away from Prim Heights. 71 for 2 at the end of 8 overs. They still lead 41 of 12 balls. So 41 needed of 12. It is going to be the mandatory floating power play now. Amjad Gul and Saghir Afridi at the crease. And who will Umair Ali Khan turn to? Will he bowl it himself? Yes, he will, Mudassir Ali.
Just an over before this, giving away 1 run and a wicket in his kitty. So floating power play signal has been given by the umpire Mohammad Waqar. It's Amjad Gul on strike facing Umair Ali Khan.
Long on and deep mid wicket in place. And he's hammered it. It's gone like a laser for 6. First ball.
This is what needed from the blade of Amjad Gul. Back of length delivery, always in control. He's known for hitting those kind of shots straight in the crease and power generated. No chance for the fielder. They need to take full advantage of floating power play.
Yeah, that was a nothing delivery. No pace. This time downtown. All the way. Back-to-back sixes. Bang, bang.
Now it's raining sixes from the blade of Amjad Gul. Playing on the merit of the ball is the key so far in this innings of Amjad Gul. Back-to-back maximum, back of the hand delivery, nicely played over the bowler. 2 maximum in 2 deliveries.
And this time chipped over the offside ring. He's toying with Umair Ali Khan. A boundary to follow up the 2 sixes. This is sensational batting from Amjad Gul.
Oh, you beauty. Class has been shown by this batter after getting those 2 maximum. It's time to show some class. A clever piece of batting. Just using the crease, making the room and goes over the point. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
He's just chipped it over the offside ring. 25 needed of 9. Umair Ali Khan under the pump. And away she goes. It has a lot of height. Does it have the distance? Oh, it's been put down by Wasi. Could that be the game? They've taken 2. That should have been taken by the youngster. Pressure telling on Future Mattress.
Amjad Gul, he survives. So 18 runs in this over. He was not in control. Trying to take Umair Ali Khan for a ride. Got that elevation, not the distance.
Oh, just popped out. You would have bet your house on it. So 23 needed of 8. They've already taken 18 of this over. 2 big deliveries to come. Just to remind our viewers, it is the floating power play. Steps out and belts it straight. Flat for 6.
It was like a bazooka coming from the blade of Amjad Gul. Shimmy down the track and goes over Umair Ali Khan. It's a party time. Prim Heights are back in the game. Over going for 24 runs.
Well, we saw 30 yesterday. 5 sixes from Ali Shan. And this time, they are bearing the brunt of Amjad Gul. Flat bat slap down the ground for 6. It was a skimmer. And this is the final ball of the over. This match is well and truly alive, Mudassir Ali.
As a batter, what would you like to do? To take a single, or you should go after the bowler?
Oh, it's a dot delivery. Block hold Yorker. And Umair Ali Khan frustrated. But he has only himself to blame. And perhaps also Amjad Gul. So this is going down. Right down to the final over. What's going to happen? Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. So 17 needed of 6 balls. Mudassir Ali, can they do it?
I think after watching that previous over, yes, they can. But they need to believe in themselves, especially this man, Saghir Afridi.
And it is going to be Matiullah Khan to bowl the final over. Already got smashed by Saghir Afridi in his previous over for a couple of sixes. So he's going to be under big time pressure. Well, he's been capped by the UAE. He was drafted in the first ILT20 for Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Now he needs to show his mettle here. Here we go. It's a full toss. He's missed it. It's gone through the keeper. And it's going to go for 4. What a start for Prim Heights in the final over.
It's like a shootout. The FIFA World Cup finale. The goalkeeper misses and it's a goal. 1-0, 4 runs for Prim Heights.
Well, who's going to be Lionel Messi and who's going to be Kylian Mbappe? We're going to find out. 13 of 5. Abdul Shakur Sher, he's had a torrid time behind the stumps. And the most relaxed people are the ones in the Prim Heights dugout. So they've got the early boundary.
They need to win this game to keep their hopes alive in this tournament. So simple now. 13 needed of 5 balls. All they need is a maximum on this delivery.
1-6 will certainly have them in control of the game. You're absolutely spot on. Here we go. Matiullah under pressure. It's another full toss. Not put away by Saghir Afridi, but he takes a single and gets Amjad Gul on strike, the man of the moment. 12 needed of 4.
What a good comeback. In fact, the first ball he bowled, it was also brilliant, but a fumble from Abdul Shakur going for 4 runs and still sticking to that block hole. So a single has been taken. Now the equation coming down to 12 of 4 balls. If somehow Future Mattress wins this game, they should thank Uzair Khan.
Oh, absolutely. He bowled a brilliant couple of overs. But the game is in the hands of this young man, Matiullah Khan, facing up to Amjad Gul. Meanwhile, the 100 has come up for Prim Heights. This is a big delivery in the contest. Slower delivery, backed away, and it's a dot ball. What bowling under pressure from Matiullah Khan.
Goal dust from Matiullah. Not offering the space, change of variation, back of hand delivery. Somehow he manages to stop this ball, Abdul Shakur Sher.
Yeah, that was certainly like a goalkeeper. So 12 needed of 3. This ball has to disappear or it will become very difficult. 12 needed of 3. Amjad Gul on strike. Short ball, hooked away, mid-wicket. 1 bounce. It will be cleaned up. Dawood Ijaz with the throw. And this is going to be a run out. What was Saghir Afridi thinking? This is mindless cricket. That should have been 2. Why were they waiting for the second? And they will only get 1 run and a run out.
It was played in the gap by Amjad Gul. Both the batters were not interested in running. They thought they have got that 4 runs. Now he thought they need to go for that second run, sacrificing his wicket. Saghir Afridi. The good news for Prim Heights is Amjad Gul will be on strike. But what an over this lad Matiullah is bowling. An excellent effort from Saghir Afridi with the bat. Comes to an end. 27 of 22 balls, 101 for the loss of 3.
So Amjad Gul will remain on strike. 11 needed of 2 now. This ball has to disappear out of the park. Rahman Gul, the new batter at the crease alongside him. Oh, he's missed it. Matiullah Khan held his nerve under the severest pressure and he has delivered victory here for Future Mattress.
The experience of Matiullah coming into play in the final over, change of pace, change of variation, brave enough to bowl that back of length slower delivery to Amjad Gul, misses the line completely. What an entertainment was provided in the previous over by Amjad Gul. Dejected the captain Rafiq Zaman.
Well, final delivery of the game and he's flicked it towards mid-wicket. It won't find the gap either. So in the end, Matiullah Khan holds his nerve and gets 2 points for Future Mattress But what a match! One of the best we've seen in the fan code A10 bash.
Oh, yes, and he gave away just 7 runs when 17 was needed. Amjad Gul played a blinder but unable to get those 2 points for his team, Prim Heights.
So in the end, it's a 9-run victory for the men in green. But it literally went down to the final few balls. Brave effort from Amjad Gul. But in the end, it was too much to demand of him. And Future Mattress get a very, very important couple of points to move up the points table. Let's take a look at the batting scorecard then. It was Rafiq Zaman, 22 of 19. Mohammad Dawood, 11 of 7. Then Mohammad Saghir Afridi, brave effort from him. And Amjad Gul taking Umair Ali Khan apart in the floating power play. But he just fell short when it truly mattered. In terms of the bowling, outstanding spell from Uzair Khan, 1 for 12 in his 2 overs. And Umair Ali Khan took a lot of tap in the floating power play over, but he also got a wicket to his name, and there was the 3rd wicket going down as a run out. 14 extras though, that was a little bit sloppy from Future Mattress. Well, let's take a look at the highlights of this run chase. It was Mohammad Azhar who opened up and was pulled off the back foot by Dawood for 6, but that was the only thing he could really manage after that. This time it was pulled away behind square for 4. Umair Ali Khan chose to take the new ball and picked up a wicket immediately. Dawood was stumped. Brilliant piece of keeping there from Abdul Shakur Sher. But then Saghir Afridi took a liking to Matiullah Khan, took him for a ride, couple of 6s. Zaid Khan was the pick of the bowlers, conceded some unlucky boundaries to Rafiq Zaman. That was a good strong pull shot in front of square, but he had the ultimate revenge, cleaned him up through the legs. Beautiful in swinger. Then the floating power play made the match interesting. 24 runs was taken off it. They needed 41 of 12, and Amjad Gul went absolutely ballistic. Made it 17 of 6 with some brilliant striking. That was another flat 6 down the ground, but in the final over, Matiullah Khan held his nerve. They started with a boundary. It made it interesting. But then the run out of Saghir Afridi just took the momentum away from Prim Heights. And in the end, Matiullah Khan did the business for Future Mattress. The match summary for you then: Future Mattress won the toss, elected to bat first. And they were in a spot of bother, 66 for 5 at one stage, until Abdul Shakur Sher played a fabulous knock, 46 of 20. Mehraban Shah, the left arm seamer, bowled an excellent spell with the new ball, 3 for 16. And in response, Prim Heights just fell short by 9 runs. Amjad Gul, 28 of 12. Mohammad Saghir, 27 of 22. Uzair Khan, Umair Ali Khan with a wicket apiece. And in the end, Future Mattress won a nail-biter by just 9 runs. So let's take a break and we'll be shortly back with the post-match presentation. Just fell short by 9 runs. Just fell short.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 23. It was between Future Mattress and Prim Heights. And of course, Future Mattress came out to be victorious. They scored 111 for 7 wickets in the first innings. And riding on the success of their batter, Abdul Shakur, who's the player of the match. Alongside with me is Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match referee, looking evergreen in green. And he's going to hand over to the prize to the man in green, Abdul Shakur Sher. Brilliant knock from Shakur. 46 runs of just 20 deliveries, 4 fours, 4 sixes, strike rate of 230. Shakur, it was very important for you to come back into form और आप जिस तरह से फॉर्म में आए देखकर मजा आया.
हाँ जी फॉर्म में था लेकिन हमारे जो प्लेयर ओपनर जो थे और वन डाउन वो अच्छा खेल रहे थे तो हम चाह रहे थे कि वो ऐसे ही खेलें और उसी तरह चले जब हमारी ज़रूरत पड़ेगी हम खेलेंगे.
ग्रेट, आज आप भी फॉर्म में आ गए हैं, आपकी टीम अच्छी दिखाई दे रही है, क्लोज मैच फंसा हुआ निकाल लिया. सो क्या प्लान्स हैं?
हाँ इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे जो हमारा लास्ट मैच है हम वो जीते और मैच टू मैच देखेंगे क्या करना है. इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे जीतने की सारे मैचेस.
All right, all the best for the remainder of the tournament.
थैंक यू जी थैंक यू.
Well, that was Abdul Shakur Sher, and he is the player of the match, of course, for Future Mattress. That's it from the presentations. We are going to be back with the next game in just a bit. Stay locked.
Just fell short, but nicely back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fan Code 810 Bash, match number 24. It's going to be 7 districts taking on Defender Vision Sport at the Eden Garden Stadium in Ajman. 7 districts have really done well all throughout the tournament, while Defender Vision have got their first win yesterday and will want to continue that winning momentum going into this game as well. 7 districts versus Defender Vision Sport. Let's quickly head down along the sidelines where we've got Faizan with the 2 captains for the toss.
Welcome to the toss of match number 24 at the Fan Code 810 Bash. I have the 2 captains here with me. From Defender Vision Sport, we have Mr. Saqib Mahmood, and from 7 districts, we have Mr. Haider Ali alongside the match referee. Haider is going to flip the coin because 7 districts is the home team. So let's do the honors. Heads is the call.
It is head.
Heads it is. Mr. Saqib, from Defenders have won the toss. What have you decided?
We will go ball first.
Bowling first. There's a particular reason for that?
There's only a reason, the dew factor, they still started.
Yeah, it has started. Your team won a very important